Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I wanted to talk to you about Gears of War, the Ultimate Edition, yet again. We've talked about this quite a bit recently on the channel, the Windows Store, all that stuff. This is actually not going to be focused on the Windows Store at all. This is actually focused on Nvidia Gameworks, which we have now found out thanks to WCCF Tech, who have done a really good job putting this article together. Khalid Moammer, I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name right. I do apologize, Khalid. I never met you, man. I'm sorry. But Khalid has written an amazing article over on WCCF Tech about Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which you guys should definitely check out. This is really all about Nvidia's Gameworks HBAO Plus, which, if you turn on the Ultra option in the game, is the default ambient occlusion technology in the game, which is actually not even labeled. They don't even label it as such as HBAO Plus, which I've personally never seen before. Usually Nvidia is very proud of their Gameworks technology, and it almost seems that having their technology in the menus is almost like an advertisement for Nvidia, that they want you to know, if you're using HBO Plus, if you're using PhysX, if you're using this, that it is only because you're on an Nvidia graphics card, and if you're not using it, then you better fucking get one if you do want to use it. That's always been my take on Gameworks and how it's been implemented in the menus, and why Nvidia wants their technology there to begin with. Besides, the other thing is that a lot of people accuse them of is gimping AMD's performance, which we're now seeing as a result of this article is just another notch against Nvidia, another strike against Nvidia to show that this is really what it's all about with their Gameworks black box technology bullshit that has just been hurting games, it's been hurting developers, it's been hurting consumers more than anything with Gameworks, okay? So with this technology, it's turned to my default, and it's causing some major visual artifacts for AMD users. So they can turn it off and it does get rid of it, but that's actually not even where this whole thing ends. And once again, WCCF Tech, great job uncovering all of this. They went into the game files and they actually found out that Nvidia's hardware accelerated PhysX that only works on their GPUs is being defaulted in the game engine. And if you go into the files and you try to turn it off, it just turns back on anyway. The game's PhysX engine at least appears to be driven by Nvidia's PhysX, or they have the Nvidia PhysX technology turned on as another layer on top of the base physics engine. We'll have to see some more details about that, but based on WCCF Tech's, article at least, it is being run by default, and that is a major problem for AMD users, because what it does by default then is it forces it right to the CPU, which Nvidia users can do as well if they want to. It's an option though. It doesn't automatically get forced over to the CPU because we have Nvidia graphics cards which can handle the PhysX, and we would only do that as a secondary option really if we had the CPU headroom and maybe our GPUs were the bottleneck in a particular scenario. Like, I remember Metro 2033 specifically, when that game first came out and I was running like a GTX 680 back then, the GPU alone was not enough horsepower to handle that game and the PhysX combined. So a lot of people got dedicated PhysX cards or forced it to the CPU and the Nvidia control panel, which has always been an option. But with this here being forced into the game, right at its core, it's in the game, it has no other effect but to completely screw over AMD users. No other effect. It does nothing. It's just fucking AMD users. Maybe Nvidia can come forward and justify to themselves that, oh, it's actually making things better, and we save development time for the Coalition team, and our Nvidia users are getting a better experience as a result of it. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Coalition should fucking know better, and they shouldn't even allow this kind of shit to get put into their game, because they know it's going to hurt their users, their fans of their game. Because it's not just Nvidia people that like your games, it's Gears of War fans that like your game, and there's no Team Green, there's no Team Red in that fucking equation. There's only fans of your game, and you making money, and you fucking us over. So fucking be honest about it, and I just don't even... The deceit is... it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I guess I'm just going to keep making these videos, though, and screaming into the ether, because I have to assume that at some point, maybe someone is going to fucking wake up and stop fucking people over and just be good people for a change. Is it really that hard? Really that hard to be a good person? No, it's not.